Hello everybody and welcome back to the series where we Iron Man all the Fire Emblem games. We are still working our way through Fire Emblem 3 Book 1. By the way, I'm going to turn this down really quick. It's probably going to be really loud, so let me do it on my computer, because this is real loud for me. We are, I believe, on chapter 10 at the moment. Something along those lines. So we're getting, relatively deep into the game. Maybe about halfway, although the chapters will probably start taking a little bit longer now. Oh, one more thing we have to do. I didn't forget. Well, I did sort of forget because it's not on the death counter, but I did get the image. I just have yet to put her on the death counter. But we have a new death. Old Seda. Who for some reason has a blue background when they all have colorless backgrounds. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Seda died last time. Definitely the most bummer of a death thus far, but we'll make do. Alright, anyways, this is the Ageless Palace. To many small kingdoms of this region were united. The many small kingdoms of this region were united to become the Holy Kingdom of Akanea over 600 years ago. The founder, Adra the First, obtained 3 weapons from the deities and fought a holy war to unite the continent. From then on, the Kingdom of Akanea became known as the Holy Kingdom protected by the deities, and the royal family were deeply respected. Wait, so a god gave somebody 3 weapons, and then they basically just went around killing people to unite a continent? This is pretty fucked up. Recently, 6 kingdoms became independent, which was also thanks to the help of Akanea. Right now, Prince Marth makes his first steps into the grand holy capital of Pales. Wait, 6 kingdoms became independent? Are those the kingdoms that exist right now, or what does that mean? 6 kingdoms became independent? I'm not sure. Okay, so this was a chapter that I actually messed up on our Fire Emblem 1 playthrough because there is a chest. So there was a boss over here. Yeah, your first Knight's Crest is available here, and this chest, I don't remember what it has, but your first Knight's Crest is available over here, which is really important. Again, I messed this up on our Fire Emblem 1 playthrough because I forgot to bring a thief, so I was not able to get that that Knight's Crest. So hopefully we can change that this time. I love the little sprites for the characters too. This mage sprite looks really cool, just like in the thing. The Knight one's not so much, but let me just check on. Excuse me. Give me 1 second here. I don't have a Serenus Force pulled up at the moment. Oh, it really does not like this. Let me do this. This might help. Hopefully audio doesn't start playing out of this. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I had 2 browsers open and my computer's not great. And if I have even 1 or 2 things open when I'm doing OBS recording, it kind of shits the bed. So anyways, we're on chapter 10. So Medea, Thomas, the 2 armor knights, and then Bo are all recruitable here. Okay, that's normally who you can recruit here. I was just curious if there was anybody else because sometimes that happens. So definitely all my foot units that are good. Wendell. Minerva, maybe. How good is Minerva? Damn, you really take a big... She loses 4 defense because I believe she has 12 defense. That's a crazy amount. Okay, we're gonna bring the thief. That is very important, as I said before. I think Linda's a decent person to bring. I kind of want to bring Roshia, just because, again, she is the one that I want to promote. Those stats are quite bad, but I really do want to get her to promote. I think I'll bring her, and we'll try to focus on getting her some kills. First things first, we should probably get her some usable weapons, because she cannot use the lances at the moment. How do I go to my convoy? Oh, there we go. So iron. Oh, you can use all this stuff? Okay, sweet. And then do Levin as well. Yeah, that should work. It's interesting that... Oh, so normally this is an outside place, and I guess it is still kind of an outside place, but it seems like they make all of this indoor, which is interesting. So there's some thieves there. Looks like those are the only thieves. These are mages, right? Yeah. There are a lot of chests in this chapter. So normally there's a paladin boss over here that you have to fight, but there is no paladin boss, which is kind of interesting. The boss has baloney, which looks pretty cool. He looks pretty weak though. Recover, steel bow sniper with 13 speed. Wow, this guy's pretty strong. And he has 35 health too. You can tell we're sort of accelerating the game because even though there are promoted units here normally, I don't think they're quite this strong. I think we're okay elsewhere. I guess I did bring Linda, but I did get her new magic to use. Could give Julian a sword, but I really don't think that's gonna matter. Oh, the people in the castle are panicking. What exactly is going on? Perhaps Nina has brought the Liberation Army here. Huh, really? Then perhaps we can be saved. But Medea, we can't get complacent right now. If this continues, the enemy will decide to finish us off. Without weapons, we're sitting ducks. But we finally chased the enemy away from Akanea. Even if we die here, we should have no regrets. Damn. Haha, you're still so strong. Still, if you die, Astrum will be very sad. Yes, I just want to see him one last time. That is my final wish. Well, Medea, for that wish, you must endure to the end. You mustn't give up. Fair enough. Thanks, Boa. Appreciate you, buddy. Roshi... Okay. So, there's a bunch of new characters here. We have Boa, who's about the same as Wendell. I think he has pretty much the same stats across the board. Thomas, who looks... Dude, I really don't know what they were thinking with Thomas. Now, to be fair, actually, I shouldn't say that Thomas is that bad, because you only need 2 levels to get him to promotion, and I believe we do get 2 Orion's Bolts in the game. So even though we are going to be using one of those on Caster, of course, we are going to have 1 spare, which means you only need to get him 2 levels. But Thomas is a weird character, man. Are his growths maybe good? Maybe he has, like, nuts growth. I don't think so, though. I think he's just terrible. Because his base stats for a level 8 mage are just awful. Am I blind? Nope, his growths are absolutely terrible. Alright, never mind. I don't know. Then we have McKellen, who looks like a pretty average armor, and Dolph, who looks like a slightly better armor. Yeah, he's level 4. They actually gave them, well, slightly unique faces. At least unique to the rest of the game, not necessarily unique to each other. So, Thomas, I believe, is Dolph. Thomas is actually pretty decent. I wonder if he's actually a pretty decent unit. I mean, having base 13 defense is like a crazy amount of defense. His growth is 10, but like, who cares? His other growths are 70% HP, 30% strength, 40% skill, 30% speed, which are not bad level ups. Or growths, I should say. Yeah, he might actually not be too bad. And then Medea, who's obviously currently being hurt by not being promoted, but I think she's okay. But yeah, let's just... Okay, there are 2 thieves here, although I don't think they attack me. Oh, I should get another rapier there. That's really nice. Actually, if those thieves decide to attack Merrick, that could be really bad, but I'm assuming thieves won't attack me. That might be a bad assumption to make, though, to be fair. Probably not the wisest decision. Yeah, this actually looks a little bit different, because in Fire Emblem 1 and the DS remake, all this outer place is just, it's basically like grass. It's not like this sort of entrance. It's not really like super relevant, but it's kind of cool. Let me just make sure really quick. Okay, the audio is working fine. I'm using my other headphones today. I think it was just a weird thing with the computer last time I recorded. So we have 2 archers over here, so obviously I want Dolph and McKellen to be over there. And then you have 6 resistance, and you have 0 resistance. Okay. So I'll have you go over there. You come over here, and then we should be able to handle these guys pretty well. And then I think we're good. Yeah. I'll be right back. Let the enemy phase play out. Whoops. My hand a little bit. I don't know why I don't just start all these sessions with my air conditioner on. It gets so warm in here so fast. Hopefully it's not coming through on the mic. I know I say that every time. I think it's been pretty okay thus far, but... Let's see. Yeah, I believe, like I said last time, I believe there are 2 Elysian Whips. There are, I think, 3 Knight's Crests. 2. There are more promotion items, I believe, for book 3 than there are, or for book 2 than there are for book 1. So, okay, the thieves did not attack. That's really important because we didn't get absolutely murdered. It's always a positive. All right, Linda, go nuts, buddy. How much did Aura? I think Aura dealt like 20. That means its might is a lot. It's got to be a lot. I mean, to be fair, I should not be surprised that Aura has a lot of might. It's just kind of its thing. 13 minus 2 should be enough to kill. Get Roshi a kill here. Again, I don't, like, obviously I think Harden and Kane are probably better Cavaliers than Roshi to be our first promotion, but especially considering that level up was pretty terrible. But again, I've never used Roshi on any playthrough of anything before, and I don't know, I just kind of want to. So oh, next chapter is the Catra and Paula chapter. Okay, interesting. Can you kill? 12 minus 2, yeah, perfect. Obviously, we want to keep getting Marth levels as well. He finally got a good level up last time, but has definitely struggled other than that. Skill, man, these level ups. Again, his growths are like really good. But you wouldn't know it if you're just looking at that. I do want to push forward at least relatively quickly because there is that thief. Also, eventually we want to help our friends here. You took 1 damage, you took 3 damage, okay. And you took 2 damage. We should have enough time. I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, we need to go deal with this eventually, but Linda's level 1, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not even 100% sure that training Linda is that good. Just because, obviously we want to promote Merrick. He's already level, what level is he? 5, and I'd like to keep training him. I think he's good. But then we have both Lena and Maria. I believe Lena is already like level 7 or something. And like promoting her doesn't seem that useful as far as like offensive capabilities go. But the ability to get like 1 more movement would actually be pretty darn nice. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like we'll use the second guiding ring we have available on her as opposed to saving it for Linda. But Linda obviously has access to Aura, so just having her around is pretty useful because it's really powerful, so I'm not really sure. Oh, somebody also mentioned about the animation. Yeah, I believe is that we want it to be in, because I think they said that real takes a little bit longer than normal, so we want it to be a normal. I wish I could remember exactly what I had read, but I believe that was the gist of it. 17. So really don't deal that much, but we have to start breaking. Again, we need to do this a little bit fast, just because I do need to kill those thieves. Nice. And I also just have 17 crit all the time. But yeah, I believe that there's something with the normal animation that makes it take just a little bit longer. Can both these guys get to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have 5 movement? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to go like maybe 1 less, just so they can't like both get to me. Equip the rapier. We just got another one, so obviously we can be pretty generous with that one. To be fair, Roshi does have the requisite amount of speed to be able to double with the lance now because she got to 9, so I still think she can be a good unit. And then I do want to train Navarre because we are gonna. I believe there's also 2 heroes crests in the game, so I'd like to make a hero out of him as well. Some people were commenting about how I should maybe be focusing a little bit more on promoted units, specifically Minerva, which I think is a great point. And I also think that, like we talked about before, promoted units are actually amazing in this game because they get they just get the same amount of experience as everybody else. Also, all the caps are only 20, so you don't have to actually get that high of stats to get close or to get to the caps. And also, like, enemy stats are never really going to be that high because obviously the caps are 20, so you won't really be seeing like 20s across the board. But it's also just fun to train units, so. But yeah, I didn't deploy Minerva here, obviously, because she'd be she'd be on something, unmounted, and I didn't think she'd be very useful, but. I will say things hit really hard in this game. Like, it feels like more so than Fire Emblem 1. Gaiden as well. Gaiden, it was really easy, even in the end game, to get people to the point where, like, they basically took no damage from anyone. But these guys are hitting like trucks. And Marth has a lot of health, which is nice, and a decent amount of defense, but. Okay. The thief opening the door is totally fine, obviously. I wonder if I'm gonna have to. Well, if they pill for one of the chests, I probably get what they pill for, so I don't have to kill them. Obviously, I would much rather kill those thieves with someone that isn't Agma because you get 40 experience, but nobody else is gonna be able to catch up. So Agma, go nuts, buddy. And honestly, like we talked about before, Agma gets the same amount of experience as anyone else, so. Oh, he parried. Oh, it says parried. That's kind of cool. But yeah, we'll let that thief get the chest, because why not? Can Roshi kill? I kind of doubt it. How much attack do you have? We could do steal. 16. Yeah, that'll work. Again, Roshi is the most important person to me to get experience right now, because she's the one that can promote with the promotion item we're going to be getting. So she's the one that benefits the most from getting specifically to level 10. Can the mages get to him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, you're really hurt. Let me heal you with Lena first. Yeah, Lena's already level 8, by the way. I mean, like I said, promoting her isn't like that useful as far as being able to use tomes are concerned. Like that I don't really care too much about, although it would be kind of nice. She has 8 speed, that's not so bad, although only 2 magic. The big thing though is the ability to have one more movement. That's what I really like. How much movement does she have? She has 6 movement? Oh, he has 6 movement. Oh. That's right, they don't get an additional movement when they promote, they just stay at 6. Yeah, that's right. Are you guys still fine? 18, 11. I'm gonna have to do something about him at some point, but for right now, we're okay. We can always just use one physic use to heal him up if like I'm really worried about him dying, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he has a javelin. Okay. Didn't think he could get to me. I'm gonna have to do something about these mages, but we can deal with them. Any unit in any Fire Emblem game that is moving toward you, I shouldn't say any unit because obviously some units are very difficult to deal with. But most units that, oh, that's also an Orion's Bolt. I didn't realize I was gonna get that here. But most units that move toward you in Fire Emblem games are usually pretty easy to kill because you can just kind of like let them move into your army and then deal with them fairly easily. Defense, okay, and we get an Orion's Bolt. All right, so that means that we have 2 promotion items. Also, by the way, he has a speed ring and a power ring. I forgot we had the speed ring. I don't remember what I was gonna do with that. I actually think giving the speed ring to Roshi might make sense. Where's Roshi? Just to give her like enough speed to get consistently doubling, and that way you can that'll kind of snowball with her getting levels, which I think could be good. The thing is, a lot of the units that I'm training are actually just pretty fast in general. I don't think Marth really needs speed. I think he'll eventually start to actually get good level ups. Well, he's already level 7, and his level up's been terrible, but I think he'll eventually get better level ups. And then we have a power ring. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do with those yet, but it is important to remember that we have them. I should probably use them sooner rather than later. There's no real reason to hold on to stuff like that. Can't take those with you. Well, I mean, you can, but yeah. Not through the playthrough. You just need to go down here. Actually, maybe I'll open that door. It's very rare in Fire Emblem games that when they do a chapter like this, you actually have to open the door. In fact, the only time I can think of it, there are probably other instances of this, but the only time I can really think of it is in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, because in that game, you have to not only open the prison doors, but if you're playing on Maniac, you also have to use the direct command to make the allied units like leave the place. But I can't really think of another instance. Like, for example, if we didn't open this door, I'm pretty sure all of these units would just be recruited at the end of the chapter. Like, it doesn't matter. But again, that's not how it works in Path of Radiance. I can't think of another instance where you have to actually open a door. I suppose there are instances like Sue where you have to open the door and then talk to her, but I don't, which I guess is kind of similar to what happens in Path of Radiance. Yeah, I suppose. But Path of Radiance is, to me, the recruiting of Nephany, Kirin, and Braum are definitely some of the most, I don't know why I'm talking about that now, but definitely some of the most unique recruits. Why are they... That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely some of the most unique recruits in my eyes in like all of Fire Emblem. And definitely one of the most unique utilizations of the direct command. How many more hits can you take? I should be able to just get in there enough to not have to do that. Well, this is kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, let's do this, and then he can come attack me if he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, that guy's got L-Fire. Okay, that's gonna hurt. That should be okay. Everybody else just move up. We need to kill these guys. Should give Maria some experience here. Maria. Weapon level's nice, although I think she can already pretty much use anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just hold back for a turn. Actually, Marth can potentially go in here. And then, yeah, I will open that door. Again, it isn't... I don't think it actually matters. I don't think I actually have to do it, but why not? The thing is, it's not like they even have weapons, so there's not even, like, a benefit to me for opening the door, but, you know. That might actually be a fun idea for, like, a video at some point. Like, the most unique recruitment, like, requirements of all time. Because again, I think Kirin, Nephany, and Braum's recruitment are all pretty unique. I also think I'm just spitballing like other ones. Xavier from Thracia, very unique. If you ever try to recruit him, Xavier might be the most difficult and the most unique recruitment of all time, to be completely honest. Oh, that looks really cool. Yeah, I'm trying to... I can't really think of anybody else that's that unique. Strength, weapon level, max HP. Okay, good level up. I wouldn't mind some speed, but... Oh, Carla from Fire Emblem 7. That one's pretty unique. You have to get a very specific unit. I guess it's not that unique. You just have to train a specific unit and get him high enough. But it's kind of unique. But yeah, I don't know. Those are the ones that I can think of right now. Oh, the can you get to? That's a shame. I shouldn't have to heal you. I have 7 defense, 14, so I should be fine. Okay, let's have Navarre go over here. We can kill him next turn potentially, but I need more. I need like enough units to actually be able to kill them. So everyone should head over here. Somebody else needs to kill that mage. I kind of feel like you can probably just one-shot him. He's missing some health. 19 minus 3. Yeah. Actually, I might have just been able to do it with an iron bow. What's his name? The like final recruit from Radiant Dawn is really unique too. Is it like Sephiran? I can never remember his name because I always pronounced it wrong. I think it's something like Sephiran. But you can technically recruit him, and his recruit is really like pretty complicated and a little odd. So that's one as well. Also, you only get it for a chapter. I suppose any of the characters from Shadow Dragon that require you to have like only a certain amount of units are kind of unique because they essentially, all those recruitments essentially require you to murder your own units. Obviously, the idea of those units is that if you're struggling so much that you lose enough units, here's a unit for you. But to recruit them, you have to either just really suck at the game or go out of your way. So those are pretty unique. Okay, I think we're good. He shouldn't die. He can still take one more hit. I suppose Stefan from Path of Radiance is also fairly unique, given that I mean, it's basically the same recruitment as it is in Radiant Dawn, but you have to go to a very specific location with a very specific unit. It's kind of unique. You don't see a lot of that in the game. I feel like Stefan's probably one of the most like secret characters in all of Fire Emblem. Because if you don't know about that, there's like, unless there's something I'm like forgetting, I'm pretty sure there's literally no indication that you can go there and recruit that unit. Outside of obviously like something you read. You didn't crit! So you could have crit, but you didn't, which is interesting and unfortunate. Thankfully I have, how much attack? 7 attack and no res. Okay. Thankfully I got my boy Merrick here to help out. Skill, luck, weapon level, max. Okay, I like max HP. For some reason, yeah, I remember in Fire Emblem 1, Merrick's HP being like insane, and it seems like he's got the same thing going on. So 17 minus 6, so I could just use this to kill him, but I actually think this weapon is so valuable that I kind of don't want to do that. It's 12 minus 6, yeah, it's not going to be enough. So I would have to heal you. That's a little bit annoying. Can you? No. I really don't want... Would I rather use 2 Wormslayer hits or a Physic? I think I'd rather use the Wormslayer. And then if I miss, I can just fall back on... Okay, 1 Wormslayer hit is even better. I didn't realize I was getting 1-upped here by Marth, but I like it. Skill luck. What? These level ups, man. They've been so bad. He's gotten like 1 point... He has a 50% strength growth. He's gotten 1 point of strength in all of his level ups thus far. It's been rough out there for Marth, that's for sure. Maybe I will have to give him the stat boosters if you want to make him any good. So, wow, this has been brutal. I suppose there's some sort of unique recruitments in Gaiden, because you can technically recruit the villagers, but on Celica's route, if you like don't recruit them and then go over to them. That's kind of unique. Here, you can take the Armor Slayer here. And then I think I'm just not moving anyone else at the moment. I want to get Marth down here because he's the one with the dragon, the Wormslayer. Kind of thinking I might want to make a video about this, to be honest. There's a lot of kind of cool recruitments. Certainly, if anybody watching this has any ideas for kind of weird recruitments, feel free to let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just wait for Marth. I mean, I don't really know what else I can do. Well, I guess you could like lure him out and then I can kill him next turn, something like that. Yeah, I guess everybody just hang out. I guess I could have moved to Navarre, that would have been a good idea. This guy's got a lot of health. And he hits hard too, jeez. He gets 17 defense. I don't deal any damage. I did not expect him to have 17. The cap for defense in this game is 20. This guy has 17. Holy shit. What the hell, man? That's not okay. I can deal 9. And he has 3 res? Oh my god. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, that's good at least. We like that. How much can Roshi do with the effective damage? 26. So that's 9. Do I double? I have 4 attack speed. He has 0. Okay. I like that. I like that. He also has 1 crit, which is terrifying. I didn't notice that, but whatever. Skill luck. Will everybody stop just getting skill luck? Oh my god, there are other things in the world than skill and luck. I mean, don't get me wrong, skill is much better in this game than it is in most of the games, but goddamn, we don't need that much of it. I mean, Roshi, you can understand a little bit more. Her growths are a lot worse than Marth's. Like, she's not supposed to be he's not supposed to be a really strong unit, but you have 6 movement. How much movement do you have? 7. 48 health. Why do you have so much health? Agma, you might have to go help out with that. 6 attack speed. I have 1, but I'll have more if I use an iron. How much crit do you have? 12? Yeah. Maybe I should just go in through the boss and not have to worry about that Manakete at all. I don't know why I moved Linda there. Yeah, maybe we should just do this. I can just go in from here and maybe kill this guy with like the combination of Agma and somebody. I don't think that I want to wind up giving... Oh, we got strength. That's magic. That's really good. I don't think that I want to wind up giving Marth the speed ring. Like, if I can avoid that I want to avoid at all costs. Because that just feels like a complete waste to me. Especially considering he uses swords. The strength one, on the other hand, I actually think could be valuable in him. Because his strength is... Well, we've gotten 1 point, so I think it's still at 7 or something. That's terrible. Especially considering he uses swords. Again, somebody did say that Marth's really useful in this game, and again, in Fire Emblem 1, he's amazing. The biggest question for me is, how do you kill the final boss? Because in Fire Emblem 1, basically the only option we had, other than like just brute forcing it with the Gradivis or something, was using Marth and the Falchion. But in like Shadow, the remake for the DS, for example, Nagas have effective damage. So either, I believe her name is Nagi, or it might just be Naga. Her and Tiki can actually be really effective at defeating the final boss. But if it's the former, and we basically have to use Marth, then giving him some kind of promotion or some kind of stat boosters is more useful. I also wonder if you can buy stat boosters in this game. In Fire Emblem 1, you can buy stat boosters late in the game, which is really busted. I didn't do that because I missed out on the member card, which we'll be hopefully getting this time. The manual, I believe, increases your weapon level of something. Or I shouldn't say of something, because weapon level just works for everything, but... Not the most important thing in the world. I don't think anyone is really struggling for weapon level at the moment. That is something I've noticed from this game and Fire Emblem 1, the 2 games that use weapon level, is it really doesn't feel like anybody is hard up for weapon level basically ever. Maybe I'm wrong about that. To be fair, that's not entirely true. For example, when we trained Rad in Fire Emblem 1, he actually really struggled for weapon level. So in order to kill this guy... This is a little bit sketchy because if I open this door, I need Agma to one round this guy, but we can potentially use warp here if things go really wrong. I don't want to do the door, not the chest. Oh, I can do both. Oh, then I'll do both. So we're gonna use the Killing Edge, which is gonna give me 37 crit, which hopefully is enough to get 1 crit here. Although, as we've noticed in the past, there is no guarantee that you get crit with Agma. Okay, that's unfortunate. We are gonna have to use a warp use here. Question is, who do we even warp? 5 attack speed, but he has 5 attack speed, right? He has 3 res. Could aura with her? How much, 14 with 6 attack speed, that's not enough. Oh, this is a little sketchy. I was really hoping that he would just crit there. Obviously. Unfortunately, there is no rescue, so I can't do anything about that. Can you double if you don't? Oh, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, I can double with the rapier, but I only have 12 strength, so I'm only going to deal 3 times 2. That's not enough. I mean, aura I think would be enough if we want to risk that. It's 21, so it'd be 18 damage. That's the best I can think of. Otherwise, Julian is like probably going to die here. Does it matter if I put her here or here? I don't think it does. Either way, the bishops can attack me. Actually, I don't think the bishops even have... No, this is probably fine. Agma just refuses to crit anything. This is the same problem we had with the Manicheets and the refusal to crit. So aura is 21 minus 3. Okay, this should kill unless we miss. 85 hit. I feel pretty good about that. Okay. I was a little worried because that animation seemed to take forever, but we'll take it. All right, that's great. We don't just lose Julian. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, he wouldn't have doubled Julian. I wonder if he even would have one-shot Julian. Maybe I actually could have just let that go and saved a warp use. Ultimately, I don't think it matters too much. It's like 1 warp use. Who cares? Obviously, they're valuable, but, you know, they're not like... It's not like crucial that we keep every single warp use we possibly can. But I actually probably could have just let Julian take a hit there, and he would have been okay. I kind of doubt he would have gotten one-shot. I mean, he has 3 defense and 20 health. Or 17 health. But whatever. For some reason I thought that sniper was like a silver bow sniper, and I was just like, oh my god, he's gonna deal a literal million damage. We have to do this right now. But whatever. Okay, how much you deal to the boss? Let's say this 17 minus 5 is 12. He does have 35 avoid, but I feel pretty good about this. You rebel who opposed Deluna. Taste my destructive baloney magic. Now you want to crit. Now that I'm actually trying to set this guy for one of our other units. Couldn't have done that with the sniper, but now he wants to crit. Look, I love Agma, okay? But he's a memer. Don't think you've won. Deluna will not fall. Ugh. Okay, you need to open the door, so you should go over there. Marth can just open this chest. Although I actually need Marth to keep going forward, because he's the one that's going to have to deal with Goddess Icon. You know, luck actually, along with skill being really useful, luck actually might be a bit better than I'm giving it credit for as well. Because especially as we progress into the game, we're going to have to deal with a lot of crit. Like, for example, even with Agma and his 10 luck, if anybody has over 10 skill, they're just going to have crit against Agma. Which, to be fair, isn't that different from Fire Emblem 1, where everyone just has crit all the time? But it is pretty sketchy, especially when you're doing an Iron Man. It's not the way you want to play the game, that's for sure. Having to risk a crit, like, 24/7. Hey, Roshi, why don't you go over there and you can, kill those knights. Okay, I should do this now because I'm just gonna forget if I don't. Again, maybe I should be giving this to Marth, but I'm gonna be promoting her, so I'm gonna give her the speed ring. I like that. I like it enough to just do it, to just rip it. Although I probably double these guys with or without the speed ring at the moment, but whatever. Again, there's a chance this is a mistake, but who cares? I got all these chests, right? Yep. Okay. I could actually just seize, but there's some pretty juicy experience over there with the Manicheet and the Druids, or the Bishops. So I think it's worth fighting them with Marth. And obviously we want to get the chest over here, and we want to kill this guy because he has the Knight's Crest. Obviously. It increases by 5? Dude, those kind of things in this game are absolutely ridiculous. Why don't you go this way? Actually, there's like a slight chance that when I open this door, reinforcements will actually come from over there. I don't think that it will, but let's just be more safe than sorry. Make sure we have that equipped. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if he loses movement from that thing. I guess we're gonna find out. I have 2 healers here, which should be totally fine. This guy has 1,000,000 attack, and as we determined last time, I cannot... Oh, he also has 2 range. I keep forgetting that. Actually, we might be able to finagle this. Or wait, maybe he can get to me. This might actually be bad. Okay. So if I put Marth here, even though he has 2 range, he'll have to attack me at 1 range. The problem is these guys will probably heal, but I can't really do much about that. I actually think maybe Agma should go over there. Maybe I can warp him if I really need to. Just the iron. We actually don't want to kill them in 1 round because that'll lead to some problematic stuff. Nobody stand just behind him. We have Excalibur. I really should have moved her out of here too, because she can use Aura. I think we're okay though. You're Lena, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Maybe Marth can just like crit him or something and completely obliterate him. I don't think we're in any danger here unless he has crit. Yeah, which he doesn't. Actually, I deal 25. As long as I double, I should just kill him. Oh, okay. Cool. We like that. You get 50 experience for doing that. Beautiful. And I got a vulnerary. It's all upside. I actually didn't check if any of these guys have... Ooh, he's got a silver lance. Okay, it's a good miss. Oh, okay, I'm really glad he missed because we crit there. That was really suspect. This might not have been the best decision I could have made. I probably should have backed him up a little bit more. You also have a silver lance? Wait, dude, what? What the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong. This is absolutely perfect. Strength, speed, weapon level, max HP, perfect, perfect, perfect. I got the nice crest. This is absolutely perfect because we're just killing them, which is amazing, and he's not dying. But if even one of those had hit, we totally would have died. Or had the chance of dying. That was maybe the most lucky combat. This is probably not the most lucky combat, but that was really lucky. I definitely did not have to play it that sketchy, but we did, and we're still here. All right, let's start just beating the crap out of these guys. We also got, as I talked about before, we got a Orion's Bolt, which means that we can also promote Caster when we're ready, and he's pretty close to promotion, so I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. I believe Roshi's level 9, so he's very close as well. Nice miss. He reminds me of Cliff already. Okay, I'm going to heal you first, even though it really shouldn't matter, but just in case. Super lucky with Roshi. I really should have checked their weapons. I did not expect all 3 of those soldiers to have silver lances, especially at this stage. You can tell how kind of ramped up this game has already gotten, because at this stage in the original Fire Emblem 1, like, you're definitely not fighting multiple units with silver lances, and you're also not fighting like 17 defense generals and like snipers that are that strong. Maybe you are and I'm just remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're not. How much res do you guys have? Yeah, 12. No reason to attack you with anybody else. That's gonna be annoying. I don't really know how I kill these guys, to be completely honest. I have to like get a crit or something. So I have 7 attack speed. How much attack speed do you have? 5. Okay, I need 1 more speed. Actually, I double with the rapier. Oh, whatever. We do need to kill these guys at some point, so. Nice. Double crit. Hey, that works. Another terrible... Marth, what is the deal? He is level 9. He's gotten 1 point of strength and I believe 2 points of speed. What the hell, my guy? Those are boots. Okay. Well, I was thinking Boots Marth could make a lot of sense, but he sucks ass so much. I don't know if there's much of a reason. I still think Boots Marth probably does make sense. To be fair, again, we can focus our stat boosters that we're going to be getting on Marth and probably still make him into a pretty darn strong unit. It's just really unfortunate that he hasn't gotten much himself. But yeah, obviously the boots. I wonder how much the boots give in this, because it seems like all stat boosters give a little bit extra. Yeah, just in case those reinforcements I talked about are actually going to show up, I'm going to back up with him. So you can't promote right now. We still need one more level, which shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to get that pretty easily in the next chapter. But I am definitely thinking that we should just give Marth the... in fact, should I just give him the strength thing? Really? Another 95? I should just do it right now, I think, before I forget. He needs something, man. He is so bad. Yeah, give him the power ring. Wait. Oh, you're the wrong person. How much do I get? 4? Good enough for me. Alright, we're up to 11 strength. Look at those stats, man. What is that? 9 speed, 12 skill, 11 strength. It's weird, man. It's unnatural. I mean, it's literally unnatural because I just gave him a stat booster, but... Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. This guy's murdering me. Well, maybe if I go hug him, he's like, maybe if I go hug Caster, he'll stop shooting me with the bow. Nope, he just backed up and shot me with the bow. All right, well, that didn't work. That's right. I believe it's level 9. Yep. Strength, luck, maximum HP, and mend. Not terrible. Kind of wish he'd get a little bit of extra speed. His stats are not amazing, but once he gets to be on horseback, we're going to get a lot more movement with him, which is nice. So we got that chest. We got all those chests. I think we're good to go here. Let's do it. Thank you, Prince Marth. It was all thanks to your help that we could return to Pales. This radiant bow is called Parthia. It is one of 3 weapons passed down by my royal family. Oh, the 3 weapons they were talking about is the Mercurius, the Gradavis. Yeah, I should have known that. There's the Mercurius sword, the Gradavis lance. It seems those 2 were taken by the enemy. If you could obtain those powerful weapons, your battles would become slightly easier? I guess that's actually true. Slightly easier is probably pretty accurate. It's a weird way to put it, but... Alright, what is from 1, the Parthia, I believe can be used to, like, buff your resistance a whole bunch? What does it do in this game? Doubles experience gain. It has only 17 uses, which kind of sucks, but it has 20 might, which is a ridiculous amount of might. It also requires 12 weapon levels, so... Gra, from the very beginning, was an ally of Eltia. However, during the battle with Grust, they suddenly sided with the enemy. Because they were ambushed from behind, the Eltian army was decimated, and its king, Cornelius, and the Falchian disappeared at Gra. It's already been 2 years since that tragic day. Marth finally reaches Gra Castle, guarded by the one who drove his father to death, Joel. Joel? I'm just gonna say Joel. It makes the most sense to me. Okay, so this is the chapter we're gonna be getting Catre and Paula, which is nice. We don't have a way to promote them yet. That's not these 2, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, so in Fire Emblem 1, they like spawn in the chapter, but I guess this is nice. So Paula's already level 8, which is amazing because it's gonna make promoting her really easy. I just want to make sure Minerva is alive, as is Maria. Yeah, you just have to have Minerva. Okay. I don't know if you have to deploy her, but we'll probably just deploy her just in case. Kesragma, Roshi, Merrick, Lena, Wendell, Nevere, Maria. I probably want Julian, right? Because I believe he's the only way to open this. And then there is a chest, isn't there? Yeah, there's 2 chests, actually. I also looked, and I believe the only recruitment on this chapter are these 2, so... Okay, so we do want Julian. Did I get anybody new? I did get a bunch of new units. There's George. We can always deploy George. I don't really want to... Like, I think Dolph could be a decent unit, but I don't really want to use him. Because again, there's only 2 Knight's Crests in the game, and I think I may as well use them on somebody else. Yeah, Medea's pretty bad. I don't think there's much reason to deploy her. I don't think I really want any. Boa seems pretty good, but so I do want Kane, or do I want Kane or Harden? 998, 997. He's level 5. You're level 7. 25, 21. I think Harden's probably better than Kane. Let me check their gross real quick. Well, this doesn't matter too much, but Kane has 30, 60, 60. Harden has 30, 50, 60. So they're pretty much the same unit, to be completely honest. Although Harden's yeah, they're almost exactly the same unit. All right, Harden is just slightly stronger right now, so we'll deploy him. And then I guess Linde and I guess Minerva, that's right. So Roshi needs to deposit all of this and this. I guess you can keep the door key. I mean, why not? Iron, steel, silver, javelin. That sounds pretty good to me. Oh, actually, who wound up with the wait, shouldn't she have had the Knight's Crest? Or she just I just deposited the Knight's Crest. I'm dumb. Yeah. Knight's Crest, yeah. It just says she can't use it because, well, she can't use it yet. Maria, why don't you take a new one of these? Oh, it's showing me. Are any in? Oh, some. Okay, Caesar still has some. Perfect. Navarre looks fine. Wendell has heal, right? Yeah. Julian, get rid of all this stuff. Do not need those. Should I just boots Marth right now? Marth has 7. Marth already has 7 movement. Question is, would the boots be better used on somebody else? I just don't really know. Like, who would use the boots better? Like, maybe Merrick or somebody, because he's only ever gonna have 6 movement, but I'm not really sure. Okay, get rid of this. And then you don't need the boots for sure. Ryan's Bolt, that's what we want. I should probably use the boots now if I'm going to use them. I mean, I'm going to use excuse me, I just died. You know what? Again, I don't know if this is right, but I think that because there is no, what do you call it? There is no, like, Dancer in the, usually I like giving Dancers the boots, because I think by giving Dancers boots, you kind of give it to everybody in sort of a way. Because there is no Dancer, I think I'm just going to give it to him, and I'll feel pretty good about that. Agma. I have the Rapier on Marth, and he does have 11 strength now. I think he should be okay. I think we should be able to kill the boss without too much issue. I was thinking about giving Agma back his thing. Should I just start spamming this barrier? Let's get rid of the barrier for now. I want to make sure that you have a heal, because you only have 5 uses of warp left, or of heal left. So you have an Iron Lance, and you just have a Silver Lance. Okay. So we also need to outfit Minerva. So take a steel, take like an extra steel, and then I guess it doesn't show all of my... Does anybody like have an Iron Lance? You do, and I'm not using you. You also have a Silver Lance. Give me the silver, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll give... Yeah, that should work. I think we're good other than that. I guess... Well, you don't need this. Take that, and then... God, I hate that you can't trade like an off. You can't trade like that last thing. It's so weird. Whatever. Does anybody have like a Silver Lance that they're just like holding on to for some reason? No. Okay. You have a silver bow. I should actually get that to Caster. Yeah, let's get rid of the 2 use, and he can use that. What is Caster's weapon level is 7. Okay, so this is actually one situation where the weapon level is pretty relevant. I could use our manual. I don't think I'm going to do that yet, just because we still have a decent amount of time before I really need to start using the Parthia. But I may have to do that at some point. And then we are bringing Julian, who can open up this bridge for me. And I think we should be in pretty good shape other than that. Although, damn, oh, Astrum's on this oh, hey, alert! Astrum's on this chapter. I'm glad I looked at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so we have to bring Medea. Yeah, yep. Linda, I think you're pretty whatever. Let's bring Medea. And I guess I may as well outfit her, I mean, if I'm gonna bring her. Ugh, that's so annoying. Who just has it? Just give me an Iron Lance. I don't even need anything special. Just give her something to be able to deal some damage with. Okay, I think we're good other than that. Let me just make sure one more time. Chapter 11, we can recruit Paula, Katria, and Astrum. We're good to go. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. It's like the longest I've taken. Usually I don't outfit enough and then I get destroyed for it. So it's the most outfitting I've done in quite some time. King Joel, the Allied army has finally come. What do you mean Allied army, idiot? Why don't you just call them rebels? Yes, I'm sorry. It's just that everyone calls it the Allied army now, so... Idiot. These fools are just a bunch of rebels. You shouldn't have to fear them. I can't believe this. Not only did they make it here alive, but they're led by the Fire Emblem. Have you requested reinforcements for the deluded Empire yet? Yes, a squadron of Pegasus Knights are expected to arrive soon. Pegasus Knights? What good can those do? This guy just hates everything. I specifically requested either Camus's Sable Order or Michaelis's Dragon Knights. Or Dragoons. Damn it. So that's how they treat me. They plan on betraying us just as we betrayed Cornelius. Damn that Garnif. I don't want to die here just yet. Do you understand what to do? Yes, Your Highness. Die, I guess. God, what an inspirational leader. I love that guy. Really? She's all the way back here? That's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, unless I warp, there's no way I can do this on turn 1. Actually, can I even open up the bridge? Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, I believe heroes can move over water, which I'm slightly worried about. Astrum has 11 attack speed with 20 strength, by the way. Which is not nothing. I wish I knew how much movement... Actually, wait. Okay, this is actually perfect. So, he can move... Okay, so he has 7 movement, right? So I have 1, 2. That means that this costs 5 movement? That would make sense. Let's have him go up here. They should just recruit themselves. So 1, 2, 5. I'm not super confident that that's the way that works. Let's just make sure everybody's in position to do the thing next turn. But at the moment, just be really careful. I guess he won't double Astra, or 1, 2. Let's just everybody sit like on the other side of the river. We'll do our thing next turn. Here, I'm gonna put Minerva right next to him, just so they really know that Minerva's recruited by me. Hardin's pretty close to promotion too, which is really nice. So how much does Roshi have? 14 speed, okay. Which means that she has 8 attack speed with the Iron Lance, which is pretty nice. Okay, I think we're okay as long as I take this. Well, actually, wait, can the sniper also go over water? He also has 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's move Wendell a little bit. Just in case he can go over the water. Yeah. Hopefully this is okay. It's always really difficult when you can't see movement and there's like something blocking. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Did not expect him to move that much. There's no way Astrum can go all the way there, right? Ooh, these thieves are gonna get these chests real fast. Should I use a warp here, maybe? Perfect. Lord Marth, it's been a while. I'm Katria. After hearing that Minerva has finally joined your side, I've been waiting for you. I'll also try my best. Please watch over me. Welcome to the team, Katria. Lord Marth, greetings. I am Paula of the White Wings. After hearing that you rescued Maria, my sister, Katria, and I escaped from Macedon. Following my promise to Katria, I will also fight together with Minerva. However, our youngest sister, Est, headed to Grust and hasn't been seen since. Once she returns, we 3 will be able to help you out even more. Ooh. Little triangle attack, maybe? No big deal. Okay, so we get Katria, who is pretty darn strong, and then Paula... Paula's kind of like Armors, where she has a horrible speed growth, but it doesn't really matter because she has 13 base speed. Very close to promotion though, which we really like. Okay, so let's recruit Astrum. That seems like a good place to start. Astrum, why are you here? Medea, is that you, Medea? Are you alright? It's great to see you again. Astrum, I didn't know. You didn't know. The Eltian army has already liberated Pales. We hostages were all freed, and now we're fighting together with Eltia. So you don't need to help the enemy anymore. Really, that's great! In that case, I want to try my hand at challenging Deluna once again. From now on, we'll be together. I'll definitely not leave your side again. Perfect, we get Astrum, who honestly looks pretty darn strong. I'm curious what his growths look like. Not that they matter too much. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome. 14 speed is a really good amount of speed. Also skill, which again is pretty darn useful. His growths look pretty good too, to be honest. He's a 50% strength growth, 90% HP. His speed growth is 20, but again, that doesn't really matter. He's already got 14. Looks pretty good, to be completely honest. I think he is a definitely a unit I want to keep an eye on. Okay, let's open the bridge. I guess you don't have a weapon. Rider's Bane. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Want to whack this guy? Oh, I don't know if that came through on the mic. That was weird. Phone's going crazy. Okay, can anybody deal like maybe a little bit more damage? I want him to go out front. So you have 11 attack speed, 20 attack. You can deal a bunch. Yeah, let's see that. Let's see what Astrum can do. Unfortunately, even though the units in this game look really good, we're not quite to the point where units look different to each other. So it's not like Astrum looks any different than Agma, but... I guess they have the same color hair, so even if... You can make the argument that they actually do look different, but they just happen to have the same color hair. Which is kind of funny. Iron is perfect. Marth, I need you to start... I should heal you first. I need you to start going over to the right because we want to get that village before we head out. Yeah, should I use a warp here? That's the question. Because if I don't warp, I really don't think there's any way that I can actually get to those chests down there. The question is what's in the chest. Oh, there's only one chest. Oh, no, there's two. Yeah, the question is what's in the chest. That's a question I can't answer. I don't know. There's a hero there. I don't love that. 12, or wait, 10 attack speed. Who do I send? I could send Agma, but I do kind of want him up here. I could send Roshi. She's 8 attack speed. 7 defense. Hold on. 17, 10. I died to a crit. That's really annoying. I could physic heal her. Well, hold on. If I like move her here and attack this guy, then these thieves will probably go around this way. So let's say this. Let's map this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go here. Yeah, it's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I just don't think that Roshi can really deal with this guy effectively. I mean, I could just hope to not die to a crit. He's 12 crit, right? 12 crit. How much luck do I have? 7? That's not a lot of luck. Maybe if I go like... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if I go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's bad too. You have 12 crit, 22 attack. Oh, you have a silver bow. Oh my god. Well, I can always promote Roshi. She only needs to get the 2 kills, and then I can promote her. God, what if she just gets crit though? That's so bad. 4 luck. That's not really better. Could he use it? Does anybody just have a god? I think I put them all in the convoy. What if we... Oh, I also already moved Lena. Oh, okay. So I can't even warp this turn anyways. All right. Let's stop worrying about it then. We'll deal with it next turn. We'll deal with it when I can actually do something about it. But yeah, in order to get those chests, I am pretty sure that I'm going to have to use a warp here, which I don't really mind too much. We still have 5 warp uses left. And the thing is, there are three warps available in Fire Emblem 1. I don't know if it's the same in this game, but even without the ability to hammer in the warps, I still think that's probably enough that I don't have to, like, conserve them too much. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so do we want to just warp? I would just do Agma. It's the safest thing by a lot. How much do you do to Agma? 22 attack, minus 12 defense. So not even too much. I think I am just going to warp him. Why not? Again, maybe this isn't the best idea in the world, but I mean, whatever. Actually, maybe I should have just killed the sniper and then let the thieves take the chest. They just get what they pilfer. Whatever. Speed, okay. Very nice. Let's just kill this guy. Watch, what's in these chests is going to be, like, extremely useless. I love that he uses his shield. I know I mention that every time, but I don't know. There's something about him picking up and instead of just dodging, like, actually using the shield that's really cool to me. By the way, his level ups have all been really awful, but it just doesn't matter. So if I go here, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if I go there, then I should be able to get there next turn, which should not be a problem. Could attack with 11 sword, 10. Is your res? Oh, that's right, it takes res. I could kill them all. I think that's too dangerous, though. He has 15 attack. How much defense do I have? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I could. The question also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The question is it worth it to waste a bunch of 11 sword uses right here? I don't think so. Don't use the 11 sword. Actually, I could use the boots. I really should have used the boots to begin with. I get 4 movement? My man has 11 movement. I didn't realize you got 4. Holy shit. What were they thinking with some of this stuff? It's ridiculous. 4 movement. My man's sitting there with 11 movement. If I gave that to a wyvern, they would have like 14 movement. That's like most of a chapter. Yeah, probably not, but holy shit. All right, 16 minus, that should be enough, yeah. Again, giving it to Marth, maybe not the best idea in the world, but I don't know, whatever. I just really wish that Marth could like promote or go to level 30 or something, you know? But it's fine. So you still have an Armor Slayer, which is great. We can use that here. Yeah, it should be fine, I think. I hope. It's really fine if you just outright crit him, I mean. I should train Navera a little bit more, but again, the beauty of this game is you only have to get any unit you're planning to promote to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Okay. You only have to get any unit that you're planning to promote to level 10. I mean, you only really have to do that in any game, to be fair, as well. But it's unique in this game because there's actually no reason to get them over level 10. So you can be a little more judicious with like training units. You can just kind of use whoever, whenever, and you'll make it work. Nobody's in the middle, right? Not until we get to this door. Yeah. There's really not much to this chapter, to be honest, once you get past this front little area. Yeah. Take anything for you? Take a silver, I guess. And then you can get the iron and she'll just be stuck with steel, which should be okay. They all have pretty good speed, so... Wait. Oh, no, sorry. I just equipped that. I thought I got rid of it for a second. I was really nervous. Okay, we should be okay. Okay, good. I took off the 11 sword. Monsieur 11 sword. It's fine. Do 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 do. I guess he does have one crit, but I could have survived the crit. That's the difference between him and Roshi. He actually would have survived the crit there. Oh, the thief just isn't moving. Okay, I guess that's kind of good for me. Okay, let's get this house. Oh yeah, now he has an actual million movement. So you are Ltia's Prince Marth, and I have one request. This is the magic tome belonging to Arcanea's Bishop Boa. Originally, it was in the possession of Deluna's Bishop Vol'jin, but now it is in my hands. Can you return to Boa for me? Also, please take care of Princess Nina. I hope that you can protect her personally. Well, I must leave. We'll definitely meet again. We get Thorin, which is pretty darn strong. It's kind of funny, actually, that the boss obviously was, like, complaining about the fact that he didn't get Camus to come help him. I'm sure this is part of the joke, but Camus wouldn't come help him, and yet Camus is actually here, but just in disguise. Okay, this guy shouldn't one-shot me. That's the big deal here. Nice. Love to see it. He's just chilling. Don't worry about him. 15 attack. Yeah, it should be okay. I do as well want to train our hunter, but actually before we do anything else, because can you wait 24 minus 9? Yeah, okay. I know you refuse to get to crit even with the killing weapons. I get it, right? But maybe just this once. What is his problem? Why does he refuse? For a man that has 40% crit, it is crazy how much he doesn't crit. All right, well, I don't want to use another warp use. So I'd much rather use a physic use. This way, like, I don't need to do this, but this way, he can't die to a crit. And there is a 1% crit, so. Part of it is my fault because I keep, like, not necessarily relying on crits to happen, but part of my strategy is for a crit to happen, and that's never a good way to go. But 40% is 40%, I mean. You'd think that would hit eventually. I would think. Although I have been wrong 3 times now, or whatever. Maybe one day. Perfect. Strength, speed, weapon level, max HP, love it. Don't really need that speed anymore, but actually with the lance, with the fact that she has to use lance, or he has to use lances, it actually makes every speed sort of relevant. Like, it's not like the sword users where once they get to like 15, they're pretty good to go. Maria. It's like night and day how easy it is to train, what do you call it, healers in this game as opposed to Fire Emblem 1 where it's like, if you give it some effort, it's pretty easy to train healers in Fire Emblem 1, but you have to like do something very deliberate. Whereas in this game, similar to a lot of other Fire Emblem games, they just train really easily. That's something that's important too, because normally one of the benefits of healing for experience is that you get a really consistent amount of experience, and it never goes down, even when you get to a higher level. But when you promote, it does. But in this game, of course, it doesn't. You will eventually get that chest over there, so once you head over there. Although, actually, I need you to open this door for me, so maybe I should have had you come over here. We can go down and around, I suppose. I'm probably going to have to fight the Pegasus reinforcements that are going to show up anyways, so maybe there's not much of a reason to wait. It's fine. But yeah, the hopefully we can get Caster. Holy crap, she has 21 crit, by the way. I'm pretty sure that she has support with Astrum. That would make sense. Oh, actually, you know what? There are ballistas in this game with siege range. Are there siege tomes in this game? That is something that I should look at. There is Meteor and Worm, both of which are enemy only. Worm only has 6 might, so it's not that scary, but Meteor has 12. Also, Worm only has 50 hit. This guy does not have it. Okay. That might only be Book 2 stuff. I'm not 100% sure, obviously. In the remake for the DS, there is a lot of worm in throughout the game. In fact, in some of the later stages, there's like worm everywhere. Although you can always kind of just get away with warp skipping, obviously. But... okay, I can finally kill you. This thief is like slowly moving up. He's like, maybe if this sniper just kills this guy. Of course now you crit, man. What? He always crits. He like never crits when I need him to crit, and then the every single time, the very turn after that, he decides it's finally time to crit. I'm also gonna have to deal with that hero down there, but we'll deal with him when we're ready. Let's promote Roshi. Again, unless I'm missing something, I don't really see a reason to not just promote immediately every single time. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff. I'll talk about this more, obviously, when we actually start playing Book 2, but I am really not super used to, I'm nowhere near an expert on Book 2, so it's going to be interesting to play through that, obviously. Strength up by 2, skill, but yeah, whoa. And we got, holy crap, she's a beast now. 12 strength. Maybe I didn't really even need to give her that speed up thing. 18 speed, 12 strength. Only 9 defense kind of sucks, sure. And only 26 HP is a little bit low, but 6 resistance is great too. Yeah, she's a beast for sure. But yeah, again, we'll talk about this more when we get into Book 2, but the only time that I've ever played through Book 2 was the remake for the DS, and I only ever played it once, and I only did it in Japanese, because I played it right after it came out. The second that I could get my hands on a ROM, I downloaded it and played it. But at that time, there was no translation patch. It's funny, actually, when I was playing through it, part of the reason I also don't really understand it that well is because rather than figuring stuff out on my own, everything was in Japanese, so I couldn't really do that. So a big part of how I played through it was actually using a guide, Serenus Forest, like, information on Fire Emblem 3 Book 2, and just, like, assuming that all the stuff would be the same. And to be fair, it worked. Like, I got through the game without too much issue. Although back then I was like save stating and stuff, but the point is, I'm not super familiar with Book 2, and there's some weird stuff going on in it. So that's definitely something that we'll deal with it when we get there, obviously, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a lot like learning a new game. Even Gaiden I was still a little bit familiar with because I played Echoes multiple times and in English. But yeah, Genealogy. Actually, for anyone who enjoys watching me play games that I'm not super familiar with, Fire Emblem 3 Book 2 and then Genealogy are both games that I don't have very much experience with. The only time I ever beat Genealogy was also only in Japanese. Although I almost beat it once in English, I just never finished it. So that's another one that I'm going to struggle with a bit. But it'll be fun. We'll deal with that, obviously, when we get there. How much? 29 minus 7. Yeah. That one, actually, it's funny. I can make the excuse on Fire Emblem 12 that I didn't play that in English because the translation patch wasn't available. With Genealogy, there definitely was a translation patch available. I was just a dumb kid and didn't understand how to use translation patches. The first time I played through Thracia, it was also fully in Japanese. But now we get to play through it in English. But yeah, I know there's some stuff specifically in Genealogy with like the like pairings of the characters, because for anyone that knows that game pretty well, basically what you do is you pair a bunch of the units together, and then the second part of the game is like a bunch of their kids. And I know there are like technically correct pairings, and I'm sure when we get there maybe people will mention what they are, but I have no clue what's like good, because the like stats of the offspring and like the abilities they get and stuff are determined by their parents. But that's, again, that's we have to get past Book 2 to even get there. I'm just rambling. So it looks like Castor is 1 level away, and I think with these Pegasus Knights I should be able to get there pretty easily, which I'm really excited about. We can get a new horseman. which, if I remember correctly, doesn't really... These level... Agma's level ups have been so terrible, but they just don't matter. What was I saying? That's right. His promotion does not give him very many stat boosts, which kind of sucks. But obviously we get movement buffs, which is nice. But I am really excited for both book 2 of this and Genealogy, because again, like, part of what I love about this series so much and what I'm excited about is to experience a lot of the games that I'm not super experienced in. And so those 2 games I'm not, you know, I don't really remember that well. Once we get to Thracia, from like Thracia to through the Shadow Dragon for the DS, basically every game in that stretch, like I'm not like, you know, the best player in the world or anything, but like I'm really familiar with basically all those games. I've completed an Iron Man on the hardest difficulty of Fire Emblem 6 through the remake of Shadow Dragon. So those will at least be, you know, those will go at least a little bit more smoothly, maybe. Although with some of those games, you never know, but... And Thracia, I have completed an Iron Man to the final chapter, although I failed the final chapter. But I'm at least pretty familiar with most of that game. But again, we'll talk more about that when we get there. Agma, do you want to go fight this guy? Somebody needs to go fight this guy. I should probably physic you before I fight him. He's 10 attack speed. How much attack speed do we have? 14. I like that. I have 12 luck and 22 HP. Oh, 12 crit. Oh, he doesn't even have any crit. Okay, that should work out great then. We can keep Roshi here, I guess. Whatever. Maybe I'll even... Actually, maybe I'll change with Navarre, because I wouldn't mind giving him experience. Actually, wait. Where's Paula? Let's get Paula to level 10. I think that's probably the most valuable thing I can do. To be fair, I don't know what the next, like, promotion item we're gonna get is. You're still, like, hurt as hell, right? Yeah, I just remembered that I completely, like, I never actually healed him. Do you have mend? Shit, no, Lena has our mend. Oh, whatever. I mean, maybe I should be training Merrick, because he could also be the next promotion item. Again, I'm not really sure what is the next promotion item we have available is. Does that sentence make any sense? Probably not. I don't know, I said it. Marsh should be able to get over here pretty fast too, because he now has an actual million movement. This will be really nice for chapters where I have to, like, send Marth in a specific location to, like, maybe recruit a unit or something, but then I still want him to get to the fort in, like, a reasonable time. Because now he just has an actual million movement. Heart's kind of perfect for setting kills for Merrick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, should be fine. I just want to make sure, like, multiple units couldn't come and attack Merrick unless something went, in case something went, like, really weird, but should be okay. I guess we're good other than that. Again, I'm just gonna wait out the Pegasus Knights, I think. It's probably the way to go. Let me see, actually. We can check when we're gonna be getting our next promotion items. Why not? So the next Knight's Crest is on chapter 14, so we're not too far away, because this is chapter 11, so we're actually not too far away from that at all. Hopefully I'll get either Harden or Cade ready for that. That's the plan. A Hero Proof, the next one's on chapter 13, so really not that far away, to be honest. Only a couple of chapters. The first Dragon Whip is not until 15. I guess that makes sense. Obviously, like, dragons or women's are pretty darn strong, but that kind of sucks. Okay, that means training Paula a lot right now is probably not that important, to be completely honest. The next Orion Arrow is on 14. That doesn't really matter because, again, I don't think I'm going to be training anybody else. I can actually use that. Yeah, let's back up with you. Where's Navarre? So the next promotion item that we're gonna have access to would be the Hero Crest on 13, I think. So that's probably the one I want to set up the most. And Dever's not too far off. I think he's level 6 right now. Skill luck, not a great level up. But what are you gonna do? Oh, you actually can't go in there. Interesting. See, that's normally how that kind of stuff works, but I feel like we've done that before and that's not how it's worked, but... Interesting. Okay, so there is actually reason to have swords on these type of units. Speed. How much attack do you have? 15, and then you also have 15. And I have 4 defense, so I should be fine. I mean, not like... I'm not going to take these hits super well, but I'm not going to take them too... I can at least take both, that's the important bit. Oh, the last one is Guiding Ring. When do I get my first Guiding Ring? Because we haven't gotten any of those yet. I'll check on the enemy phase. I can't really see it right now, but... This has to be like... the most, how do I want to put this? Like normally in Fire Emblem games, I think it's better to early promote than late promote, but there are games like Fire Emblem 6, for example, where I actually think it's better to late promote. But this has to be the game where early promoting is like the best in any Fire Emblem game. Like, I don't think there's really a Fire Emblem game where it's like, I can't think of a single reason to not early promote unless you're going to get them to level 20 promoted. And that's like insane, obviously. Nice. I suppose like Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn are probably the games where you have to get people to 20, or it's the best to get people to 20, just because in those games, unless you're using a Master Seal or a Master Crown or whatever, you literally have to. Now he double crits, of course. Now that he doesn't really need to, because he's gonna kill that guy anyways, now it's time to double crit. Agma. I feel like I always have one character like, it was like Cliff in our last playthrough where it was like, I love you, but God, do I hate you. And Agma is my guy this time. Agma, you're ridiculous, and I love using you, but God, you're annoying to use. Oh, did this guy not even attack me? Yeah, he knows what's gonna happen if he attacks me. He knows what's up. Speed up a level max HP. He's getting really consistent max HP. He's got 26 now. Decent amount of speed too. He's looking pretty good. I wish he'd get some magic, obviously. Oh, you're ready to promote. I don't need you to kill this guy. Who does want to kill this guy? You can kill this guy. 11. Perfect. Excuse me. I get the hiccups all of a sudden. Could do Roshi again. Yeah, why not? I think you should get a level out of this. Roshi, actually, part of the reason that I wanted to use her is because her defense growth is actually a bit better. I think she has like 30. So I was kind of hoping that she'd actually be fairly bulky, but that hasn't really materialized. Strength, speed, defense, max HP. All right, you know what? You just complain a little bit. Again, it is looking worse and worse that I gave her that speed ring, but I really just don't know who could have used the speed ring. Like, you get so much speed. She's looking really good, though. Up to 10 defense now. Okay, let's promote you. Two horsemen. Again, I think these promotion gains are, like, really bad. Skill, defense, but mobility up by 3. That's the important bit. Yeah, his stats look really bad, but again, the mobility is really what we're looking for, and it's not like he's gonna get levels any lower now, or any slower now, so. Lena's level 11, by the way. Love to see that. Could kill the guy with Marth, but I think I'd rather do it with Merrick. As much as I want to train Marth, and I do, like, at this stage, Marth is already level 9, I think, or something like that. And again, he only gets to 20. He doesn't promote or anything. So I don't think there's a huge reason to, like, really grind the hell out of him right now, especially with his movement up, with his insane movement. It's going to be pretty easy to get him the last couple levels he needs at some point during the playthrough. I do like that the enemy's response to like almost dying is to just go like hug your unit. It also seems like the game is becoming more difficult by just giving the enemy, like everyone seems to have steel weapons now, which is interesting. It definitely makes everyone more of a threat. Again, this game reminds me a lot more of playing Shadow Dragon on Hard 5. One of the biggest things about that game is that it's really hard to actually take enemy hits because it's really hard to take them. Like nobody has really good enough defense and nobody can really dodge tank. So it seems like that's kind of similar here. Now this isn't as difficult as that, I'm not suggesting that, but unless your name is Wolf or Sedgar and you're like level 10, in which case you have enough defense to take basically anything you want whenever you want. But you still have a lot of health. Sure, I think I have some killing edges in the convoy, so whatever. Ow. Kind of wish you hadn't hit me that hard, but whatever. It's fine. I can deal with it. We do have Mend, which is nice. Should heal me back to full. We can get Paula, I guess, over there. Does anybody who's not mounted want a kill? I guess I can have Marth go do it. Even if Lena's level 20 by the time we get our first guiding ring, I really don't think that I'm gonna promote her over over Merrick. I think promoting Merrick is too good. It's just, again, it's just not that important for like clerics and stuff to have stats. Although to be fair, the one additional movement is really nice. Maria. I don't know why I like saying the name Maria, but I do. Maria. My aunt's name is Maria, actually. Silver card, okay. Silver card's nice. Yeah, silver card's always nice. I don't know how good it is in this game. Actually, I can... Oh, actually, okay, hold on. Before I click out of this page, I was going to check when we get our first guiding ring, and I still haven't done that. So let's do that. Oh, actually, I didn't notice this, but you actually can get 2 Fire Dragon Stones in this. The last one is on chapter 19, so not very useful, but it is kind of cool that you can get 2. Skill, luck, max HP. Another unit that has like a lot of growth in strength and speed and just will not get any. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Bishop Ring, here we go. The first one's not until chapter 15. Wow, and the last one's not until 18. Damn, that sucks. Anyways. Oh, there's hidden treasure? Oh, it's all in book 2. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. There's hidden treasure. Oh, there's hidden treasure in book 2, but not just on the desert map. There's actually just hidden treasure like everywhere. Oh, there's one hidden treasure. I believe this is book 1. Maybe not. Interesting. We'll have to remember that when we get to book 2. There is just like hidden treasure in the game. Okay, secret shops. That's what I wanted to look at. Book 1. Ah, okay, so you can buy stat boosters on chapter 19. This is important, mostly just for one reason, and that is if we want Marth to be strong enough to fight the final boss, and he's not, we still have that out. So we don't necessarily need to give him like insane stat boosters right now because we'll have access to that at the end of the game. As long as I'm smart enough to actually get it, because on our last playthrough, like I said, I actually missed the membership card, which is sort of sad. We can also buy promotion items on chapter 17, which is kind of nice and may be relevant, especially with our healers, because I actually don't get my second guiding ring until chapter 18. So we'll actually get the ability to promote both Maria and Lena, which will be nice, and maybe even Linda if she's ready to promote at that point. Well, max HP again with the Agma has gotten just the worst level ups, and yet he's amazing. It's a funny world out there. Actually, it's not. It sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? There's also a secret chapter on chapter 14 where we can buy Rapier, Thundersword, Shaver. Not 100% sure what Shaver is. Baloney, I think it's a magic type, but Baloney, Reblow, which I think is Physic. Very important, very useful. We'll probably be taking them up on that. And Barrier, which probably doesn't really matter too much, but Physic, you know what's really funny? I believe if Reblow isn't Physic, if it's like Mend or something and I'm just stupid, then disregard everything I'm saying. But you know what's crazy is Physic is ridiculously good in this game. Like Physic, as you've seen, can range all around the map. It's insanely good in this game. And yet, it only costs 2,400 gold. A Rapier costs more than Physic. And Barrier, by the way, costs 9,600 gold. Almost 10,000 gold. Now, Barrier's nice, don't get me wrong. But Barrier ain't that nice. If anything, I'd rather have Physic. I love Physic. Like I've talked about before, when you have Physic on one of your units, you can be like way more aggressive than you would be able to be otherwise. Oh, actually, he can take a hit, right? I just realized he doesn't kill in one shot. I think he's okay. Whatever. Like when you have infinite Physic, you can do whatever the hell you want, and you can make it work because you just always have healing no matter where you are. This is what I mean. This is the one, like, don't get me wrong, the graphics in this game are awesome, and I love how this game looks as opposed to the first game. But Paula has green hair, and yet the model that they use for the Pegasus Knight has blue hair. I know this is really minor, but like, kind of wish she had green hair. Like, she just looks like Cat. It looks like we're using Katria, you know? Katria, I believe. Or, sorry, Seda. Does Katria have blue hair? I think she does. Yeah. Or like Navarre, for example, has brown hair, and yet that model is just blonde. I don't know. It's minor. It doesn't really matter, but it's, you know, it'd be kind of nice if the models were at least a little bit unique, but it's gonna take a while until we get to super unique models. That's okay. Yeah, these Pegasus reinforcements just don't stop. Dude's out of there. I feel like I've been really rambly tonight. I don't know. Just talking about random shit all the time. Nice. Love to see it. Paula is almost level 9. Again, Paula's growths, other than speed, are quite good, so getting her a couple levels, not the worst idea. And then, of course, once we get to 10, we can promote. I love the no crit, no crit. It doesn't matter anymore, now I crit. Apparently our team is very fond of doing that. I'm not really sure why. You know what? If you don't kill, we'll kill with Merrick. It's fine. If you crit, great. If you don't, not a big deal. Okay, totally fine. Still get my level. Strength, skill, luck, max HP. Okay, not a bad level up. Refuses to get speed, but he has 12 speed, so it's like, who cares? I'm starting to run out of meds. I think there might actually be a shop on this chapter, though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, it's up there. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Here, Merrick. 7. You know what? Never mind. Under further review, I've decided that you should not kill this guy. Navarre can take 2 hits from the Pegasus Knights, so even though both Pegasus Knights will probably attack him, it's not that big a deal. I will have to heal Paula here, but that's fine. Okay, remember when I said that Paula had pretty good growths? Maybe I was stretching the truth just a touch. Just a touch. I guess I probably just want Merrick to go down here, and then I think that's all I need. I'll probably just have Merrick kill those guys. Yeah, whatever. Are there more Pegasus Knights? Man, they really do not stop. Jeez. I hope it's not actually infinite, although at this stage we can deal with it even if it is. I mean, this is good experience for Navarre, obviously. And again, I believe Navarre is the next thing that we can promote, so not that big, not that bad. Holy shit! What the hell? Okay, so I just scrolled down on the secret shops page, right? Book 2, the first secret shop that you can get in Book 2. Take a guess. For anybody that doesn't know when you can get the first secret shop in Book 2, I just want you to think in your mind, what's like the earliest chapter in a game you would think like a secret shop? And let me just add this, the things that you can buy at the secret shop are promotion items, right? Let me just say this, the final secret shop, sorry, the second to last secret shop that you can get on Book 1 is on chapter 17. There are only 20 chapters, that's 3 chapters before the end of the game, and you can buy promotion items. The first shop you can get to on Book 2 sells promotion items. And again, I just want you to take a second, and I just want you to think about what chapter would you put that secret shop on? It's on chapter 5. That would be chapter 5, not 15. That would be chapter 5. You can buy promotion items literally on chapter 5 in Book 2. Book 2 is, I think, pretty wacky. Do any of you have ranged attack? Ooh, silver's gonna be a little annoying here, but we'll make it work. Now, to be fair, again, not familiar with Book 2. Maybe that's not that weird. It seems a little weird to me. That's crazy, chapter 5. Then there's one on chapter 11 where you can buy... But that's funny, there's one on chapter 11, one on chapter 13, one on chapter 14. There's a lot of secret shops, but you can just buy random stuff from them. Ooh, actually, you can buy, yo. What the hell? Strength, speed, there we go. Now we're getting the strength and the speed, love to see it. Okay, so again, I don't know that much about Book 2. Apparently, there is a Fire Dragonstone, a Flying Dragonstone, an Ice Dragonstone, and a Demon Dragonstone. And you can buy all of them here at the secret shop on chapter 14. I had no idea any of those existed, so... That is, that's pretty funky. That is pretty funky. Wait, and then on chapter 18, there's a secret shop, and it's just the same as the one on chapter 5. It's just promotion items. What the hell? This game is weird. You can't one-shot, right? 13, no, only 5. 16. Yeah, that should work. I don't want him to take another hit. Nice. 33 crit, love to see it. Then the final secret shop is on final chapter 1. I don't know how many chapters there are in the final chapter, but final chapter 1, where you can just buy stat boosters, which, you know, same thing in this game, makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can come fight Merrick, that's fine. I have a healer in Wendell coming, so I should be able to deal with this okay. Does the boss have range? Can I just wail on him with Merrick? He does not, okay. Actually, maybe I can kill him with Marth. Marth might have like a special dialogue with him. That'd be kind of cool. Are there more Pegasus Knights? Oh, they're not! We're done! There was an end to the Pegasus Knights after all. Hell yeah. I am really excited to move on to Book 2, because it seems like there's some weird stuff going on with Book 2. Okay. Love to see that. Heal. Yeah, different kind of dragon stones. I mean, to be fair, even in this game, it does say that the ice or the firestone is effective against ice dragons, and I don't really know what that means. So there's even some weird stuff going on with this game. Speed, weapon level, max HP, yeah. Refuses to get magic. I wonder what his magic growth is. It's probably pretty awful. He just like hasn't gotten any. I think we got all the chests, right? I got the 2 chests over there. Was that worth it? Okay, getting the silver card is probably worth the 1 warp use that I wound up using. Level 9, cool. Navera's level 9, perfect. Only need a half a level to get him to promotion, which is really what we're looking for. Love to see it. I did actually, for the record, anyone who watched my stream, I only did this once, but I did try to do Fire Emblem 12. If you've ever played Fire Emblem 12 on, how much you deal? 16, 26, minus 18. Probably want to soften them up. If you've ever played Hard 5, Fire Emblem 12, it is maybe one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done in a Fire Emblem game. Altia's fallen soldiers. I should have killed you all when I had the chance. Well, now you're gonna die, so. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Even the prologue, like, I don't even think I got through the prologue. I did it for like, I think I did it for like an entire day streaming. I just like did it for a couple hours. And like, I couldn't even get past the prologue. I was like, this is the most insane shit I've ever done. And mind you, like, I've played through all of Shadow Dragon Hard 5. And that shit's insane, don't get me wrong. But this was like, I genuinely didn't even know how to get through the prologue. So I'm excited to try that when we get to it. But the point is, that's the one time that I actually did try to play the game past the first time when I played through it. I would really love to get this from Marth. I should get you Thunder at some point. You are not dealing a lot of damage there, Merrick. I'm assuming the boss hits me pretty hard. 26. That's pretty hard. Okay, let's just go here and equip Mr. Rapier and then sit there. Get my cleric girls in here. I have a decent amount of crit, right? 22. My hit's not the best. His hit also kind of sucks, though, to be fair. Ow. Never mind. Everything went totally fine. Perfect. Strength, speed, weapon level, resistance. Alert. We got a point of resistance. Okay, that's a good level up. I like that. Kingdom of Gra is done for. My daughter, Shima. You must, for me. Shima? Is she like a character in... Hold on a minute. Is Shima like a character? I don't think she's a character in Fire Emblem 1. Is this like a book 2 character, maybe? Hold on, I'm looking for Shima. Sheeta. We know who Sheeta is. Shima. Oh, Shima is a general. Ah, that's kind of cool. So Shima, so I think they added Shima as a character. I don't think she's in Fire Emblem 1 because she's a character in book 2. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, I think we're good to go. I got the village. I could go get some tomes and stuff, but whatever. And we got the chests. Let's get out of here. Prince Marth, we searched the castle, but the divine Volscian sword is nowhere to be found. It seems the rumors were true. It's already been taken away by Garnif. Really? Without the Volscian, we cannot defeat Medeus. I'm sorry, everyone, but even though Altia is so close now, we must go to Caden. We need the Volscian. Okay, this is where I'm going to end the part for tonight. This one was actually a little bit longer. These chapters actually, like, seem to... It's weird. They don't seem that long, but they seem to be taking a while. No deaths tonight. Love that. Always love when that happens. But yeah, we're on chapter 12, so we're getting, you know, relatively close, I guess. So, as always, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.